Hello students, welcome to the science class. Today we are doing chapter 7 part 4, that is the concluding part of getting to know plants. Till now we have studied about the different parts of the plant. We have studied about stem, leaves, flower, roots of the plant. We have learned that root absorb water and mineral from the soil and the stem conduct these to the leaf and other parts of the plant. The leaf prepare food. This food travels through the stem and is stored in different parts of the plant. We eat some parts of the root, that is like carrot, radish, sweet potato, etc. We also eat many other parts of the plant where the food is stored. Today we will study about the structure of a flower. You must have seen different types of flowers in the garden. So today we are going to study about the structure of the flower. It is a very important structure. So the flower, if you see the flower, it has a petal, it has a sepal, it has a pistil, it has a stamen. One by one we are going to study about them. So the lower green part is sepal, colorful part is the petal, and when we are talking about the stamen has two parts, that is anther and the filament, and pistil will have stigma, style, ovary and ovules in it. So the colorful part of the flower which is there, which are, you also know, are petals. Different flowers have different colors, very bright colors, very attractive. They are all known as petals. Then the lower part of the flower, where there is a swollen part and there are tiny leaves, green leaves coming out of it, they are known as sepal. If you see a rose plant or if you see a bud of a plant, it is, the flower is inside and there is a green leaves like structure covering it, they are known as the sepal of the flower. So if we open it, we can see that the flower, if we cut out the petals to see it more carefully, to see the inner part of the flower clearly, we have to cut open it. Means we have to take out the petals. We remove the petals and the sepal to see the rest of the parts of the plant. So the plant will be like this. There is an inner part and there are small tiny things that are coming out. Stamen has two parts. The upper part, which is like a bud, is known as the anther, and the tube-like structure is known as the filament of the stamen. Next, we are going to study about the innermost part of the plant, where the reproduction of the flower takes place, plant takes place, is this part. It has three parts. There are stigma is there, there is a style. Stigma is the upper part of the plant and the tube-like structure is the style, and the lower swollen part is known as the ovary. And if you cut open the ovary, you will see the bead-like structure in it. They are known as the ovules inside the flower. See, basically there are many other functions of it, how the reproduction happens in the flower, which we are going to study in our senior classes. Here we are going to study only about the major function structure of a flower. What are the parts of the flower? So this is there. If I tell you to go out and see different flowers, you will find different types of flowers in the garden, and it will see the flowers whether it has same number of sepal, petals, stamen, pistil in it, or they are different. You have to just find it out to yourself. The number of sepal, petal, stamen and pistil may differ in different flowers. Sometimes some of these parts may even be absent in some of the flowers. We will study some features of the functions of the leaf, stem, root. We studied the structure of the different flowers. We will learn about the function of the flowers in the higher classes. This is all for today, how it becomes into a fruit, how it changes into a fruit in our senior classes. This is all for today, and this is the end of this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.